Hey guys, Jeremy here with Truth and Requiem, coming at you with a quick look from Don't Starve. This game is super cool in that it is for consoles and it is for PC, Mac, Linux. The benefit of playing on something like a PC or Mac is that you can play Don't Starve together. Now this is in the current phase of beta at the time of this video, but it is a very, very well-rounded game that has very little bugs. Some stuff just joining can be issues, but it's really not a big deal, and it's a lot of fun playing up to 4 people online with this game. So one person can go tackle one job as you build your settlement. One's out hunting, one's out gathering. It can be really cool to work together as a team, and you can hopefully survive a lot longer. The basic goal of this game literally is to not starve or get killed by any manner of creature or get caught out in the dark without a light. Those are the major things, and it's very cool, and I won't spoil anything for you guys, so this will be pretty basic. But this game doesn't really have any tooltips that tell you what to do next, or if you've built this, okay, now go build this, or any kind of campaign that gives you a rough roadmap on what to do. So you're very much at the mercy of figuring it out on your own or doing some kind of tutorial before you play by reading something online or watching a video. But I really enjoyed just diving into this game without any knowledge and just figuring it out on my own. I died so many times, but I played it with friends and I had a great time doing it. So I would really suggest, don't spoil it for yourselves. Really just jump in and have fun figuring this stuff out, and I think you'll have a much more fun time. As of this time, there are 2 DLCs out for this game. There is Reign of Giants and another that is in early access that you can get called Shipwrecked. I haven't played each of those because I really want to get a grasp on the first part of the game before I dive into any of the DLC. So before we dive into some gameplay, the mods on the Steam Workshop are super, super cool. You can get all kinds of different things that are going to help you a lot, like always on statuses and extra equipment, extra stacks, health info, all that stuff. And there are also different characters that people have created on the Steam community, and those are a lot of fun. Generally, I think they're a little bit overpowered because often they don't have many downsides and they can be a lot more powerful. So if you're really getting your butt kicked, you might take advantage of downloading something from the Steam community and playing that character. But let's dive on into a basic game to give you a look at what it is. So there are some basic characters in the game. You've got Wilson, who's a pretty basic character, doesn't have many strengths or weaknesses, which is actually I kind of prefer because it can be very difficult balancing all these things in the game as well as a character that has a weakness. So I would suggest for sure starting with Wilson here, but as you go on, you can unlock the different other characters in the game. So here we go with Mr. Wilson. So the essential kind of basic part of the game is a demon guy has dropped you into this crazy world where you don't know where you are and you've got to make it back home, but you don't know how to do that. And we don't know how to do that because we aren't told much of anything. So all you can see is that you can build stuff over here, but we can't build anything. So what do? We run around and we start collecting things. There are a lot of different strategies that you can find online that tell you exactly how much of this to get at this time and do this and do that and blah blah blah. I just like to get in here and just explore and have fun without too much of a plan besides not dying and not getting caught out in the dark. So I just like to run around and start exploring and grabbing things as I go. And really the goal initially when you get in is to find a place where there are nearby trees and there are nearby beefalo, and that's very important because the beefalo create manure and you need that manure to create your gardens and to continue to fertilize any of your plants, and that's going to give you food. So that's super important. If you don't find those, it's going to be very, very hard to survive for very long. But as you can see, we found a berry bush and we can eat these berries. We can also eat these carrots, and to eat these, they help our stomach. On the upper right hand side, you can see there's a stomach, you've got a heart, and then you've got a brain. Stomach is obviously your hunger. Your hunger is going to keep going down all the time, so you always need to be eating and watching that. It's super important. Your heart is going to be your health. If you are attacked and get in a fight and get damaged, that's going to be that. Now, it is kind of difficult to get your health back up, but there are ways to do it. So don't go fighting things just willy-nilly. And then your brain is your sanity. Now, your sanity is going to go down the longer you're awake, and the longer you're just kind of doing menial things. So there are different foods that'll get your sanity up, building things, this specific character by shaving his beard. Those are different things that are going to keep your sanity up. So that is something to very much keep track of. Now, the other thing that's extremely important in this game to keep track of is your day-night cycles. You start off, I believe, usually in the summer, so your days are longer, your nights are shorter, which is great in the beginning. But as it goes on, the nights get longer and longer, and the creatures that go bump in the night are going to try and steal your fire and kill you in the night, which is very, very bad, and you do not want that to happen to you, because then your game is over, unless you're playing on a certain endless mode or whatever to where you can respawn. But it is kind of a similarly roguelike game if you put it on specific settings. So now that we've gathered a bunch of stuff, let's check out what we can make. Okay, we can do a pickaxe and an axe. So obviously an axe is going to chop down trees, and a pickaxe is going to be able to mine boulders, which is fantastic. We can also make a torch, which is going to save our lives when the night comes. If you do not have a torch out when the night comes, you literally are going to get killed by ghosts. A trap is really cool because if you find a game trail or like a little hole where rabbits are, you set that trap on that hole, and then rabbits get stuck in there. You murder them and then put them in your fire, and you've got a nice little meal, as you can see here. So we could just go over here, make a little trap, and we'll drop that trap right on there. We can also chase the rabbit into the trap. That's another way to trap them. But there are so many things in this game. You can build science machines, you can build magic things. I don't want to spoil any of these for you, because you'll find them out, and it's really, really cool. Each map is procedurally generated. You've got wormholes that you can jump into and go to a completely different part of the map that you have no idea where you are, which can be really interesting. It's not always a good thing to do, but sometimes it might help you if you're not finding the right resources that you need. As you can see, the maps can be quite huge. That's where the wormhole just took me. And you have so much to explore. So you only unlock the map by exploring. The beefalo. So these are very important to your survival, and this manure is going to help me make lots of food. They generally will not attack you, but if you attack them, good luck. Have fun running for your life and restarting your game. Do not attack the beefalo. They are your friends unless it's mating season, and then you do not want to be around the beefalo. So initially when you start this game, if you don't have a strategy or you haven't read up on much, you will die so many times, but every time you're going to come back with a renewed sense of, so that's how you do that. So I think it's a lot more fun that way. I was doing so good, and then winter came and I was so unprepared because no food was growing and I needed to keep warm as I went out and hunted. I couldn't do that because I didn't have the right stuff, and I totally just failed all that work for nothing. But now I know exactly what to do, and I can come back in and do it the right way, and it's going to be a lot more fun. Another cool part of this game is, I don't know how, but I think it's random. You will unlock presents, and as you get these presents, you can open them, and usually they are some sort of clothing item, and so you can make your character look a little more unique, which is really, really cool, because if you're playing online and say you're all Wilson, it's going to get really confusing. So if you can differentiate your characters by their clothing, that's going to help a ton. Okay, so we are getting close to nighttime. We want to make sure that we are able to build a torch, which is from grass and some twigs. So as you will see, when the night starts to creep up, you don't have much of a warning. It just starts to get dark, 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 and we want to make sure we have a torch, and we want to equip that torch. Boom. Now we are safe. If that torch goes out, something's gonna get me. And nope. Suckers. So there you see, it does not take long to die at night. You will definitely want to either have a torch or build your campfires in your communities. So make sure you're always paying attention that you have enough inventory space, because I've been out exploring, I wasn't paying at all any attention, I had no inventory space, tried to build a torch, but it was too late because I had nowhere to put it, and I have died, and that was terrible. So this game's a lot of fun, and there's a lot of different things to pay attention to. Resource management, make sure your hunger is good, your health is good, your sanity is good, the time of day, the time of year. So it can be quite complex, but great fun. And it's a game that a lot of people can play and have a great time with without getting too crazy involved in figuring it out, if you just want to read some strategies. So that about wraps up our quick look on Don't Starve. This game is great fun. I think you'll really enjoy it if you like roguelike games, or resource management games, exploration games. You are always out finding something new. Every map is different, and it's just great stuff, especially if you're playing Don't Starve together with some buddies. So I would highly suggest the game on Steam. It is $14.99, but if you can pick it up on a Steam sale, it's going to be a lot cheaper, and potentially come with a copy of Don't Starve together, or maybe even all the expansions. So as always, if you guys dig these videos, like, comment, subscribe, show us some love, tell us how you like the game, and we'll see you on the next stream.